All right, faithful, what's going on? 2 days after the Super Bowl. I'm just gonna get right into this thing. All right. I know it was a rough one. I walked home over 3 miles away. Could have easily Ubered or something, but I needed to walk this one off. All right, let's get into this. So both teams played okay. I think the Niners D played tremendous. I really do. Um, I think Mahomes had a bad game. He obviously had a good game towards the end. He started making some completions, but he did not throw the ball well. And when you look at this game on paper, I mean, it looks like a very similar played game by both teams. I mean, we got 21 first downs of the Niners to 26 of the Chiefs. We got 351 net yards to 397 of the Chiefs, right? Passing 210 Niners, Chiefs 268. Turnovers 2 and 2. Penalties Niners 5 for 45, Chiefs 4 for 24. And I don't even want to get crazy with all this stats stuff, you know. But I'm just saying on paper, you look at the penalties, it's not because they got over penalized. It's because they got nothing for calls. And yeah, you want to say, okay, you let them play. Well, look at this play right here with Kittle. I mean, you got a safety that's beat. He's not playing the ball. They're hand fighting, and you're going to call an offensive PI to take 3 points away from us. That's going to absolutely change the game, because at the end of the game, we could have won by a field goal if we had that field goal. So you're going to say you're going to let him play, but you can't be selective in when you let him play. Mahomes did not play good. And Jimmy G was getting absolutely rocked. I mean, he had countless helmets to helmet, hands to the face. I mean, if this is Tom Brady or any other popular quarterback, are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, okay, it could have went either way, but not only was there that play of him getting hit out of bounds, but watch the offsides. I mean, there's 2 penalties in one play, and they don't get any of it. I mean, you don't have to be a genius here to know these things. I played football in high school. I played football in JC. My defensive back coach was Eric Davis from the 49ers. That's where I learned most of the stuff I know. Okay, I'm not saying I'm a guru or know more than anyone or even could cover better than anyone or anything. I'm just saying this is basic rulebook football that was not called fairly. The Chiefs played more aggressive than the Niners, I believe, and they got away with a lot. All right? The Niners played aggressively within the rulebook. Okay? So when you have 2 penalties in one play like this, it just kind of makes you scratch your head. All right, this is complete. I know he's a runner, but this is completely unnecessary contact these days, especially on a quarterback. And then Suggs talks S to Shanahan and goes right back to him and talks more S. It's like, what is that? That's an NFL head football coach, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's all I'm saying, man. There's nothing we can do. The game's over. I get it. This team has such a bright future. I mean, Bosa got absolutely destroyed this game, and he still was just an unstoppable force. Look at the left tackle trip right here, and then trip Bosa with his leg. I mean, that's just so obvious of a call, okay? Like, there's so many. I could stay here for so long. My first video is 40 minutes. All right, I have to do it in 15 minutes. My first video is 40. I could sit here and talk about this stuff all day long, because when you go back to this run with Mahomes when Ward hit him, look at this double holding right here. So D Ford's already trying to break off, and Bosa's getting bear hugged. Look at that. You think Ford wants to be in that position right now when you got the quarterback rolling out? I mean, if he doesn't hold him like that, D Ford is going to alter this rollout 100% every single time, but he can't get off him. Nobody can. There wasn't one holding call all game. I want to go back to this 3rd and 15. This was one of the biggest plays of the game. This is the 3rd and 15. This is Bosa. This is Bosa on the 3rd and 15. Look at how he is getting treated. He is absolutely getting held and altered. These are game-changing plays. No calls. I'm not asking for all of them. Just give me one. Please. This is under 5 minutes left. Jimmy G gets a helmet-to-helmet with 5 minutes left. And Mahomes didn't throw that ball good. This is an underthrown ball. This is a helmet-to-helmet with 5 minutes left. That's a 15-yard personal foul. First and 10. Okay? So, and then Mahomes on this 3rd and 15, right? Look at that hold. So it's 3rd and 15. With that hold, it would have been 4th and 25. We're talking about simple things here. This is elementary football that was not called. And that the argument of them being able to play physical is not even in this situation. Okay, you cannot allow football to be played like this when you call football all year the way you do. All right? You cannot allow, this is just absolutely ridiculous. This is a blown coverage by Emmanuel Mosley. And Ward didn't play it that good because he got his hips flipped. Right? Wide receivers 2 and 1, right? So for Ward, his first threat is number 2, which is far left. Okay, you'd rather cover a vertical threat that a linebacker's on than your corner. But when only one guy goes vertical, that's your man, all right? EM on the right, you can't see in the screen. He blows coverage. He has that deep third. This isn't even a good thrown ball. If this was a well-placed ball, Hill would have went to the house. He would have let him, and he would have been gone from Ward. I mean, that's 5 yards right there. Right? So this is a horribly thrown ball. And this is the same play. This is the same play that Bosa gets absolutely stranglehold. I mean, these are blatant holding calls. I mean, he's got his jersey. He's got his neck. I mean, he's completely hugging him. And Bosa's such a class act. He doesn't say anything. You know? I'm going after call. I mean, I don't even have time to sit here and break down each play. That's how many no calls there were. It's not like you're sitting here and saying, "Hey, that was a PI," or they called that and that changed the game. That one time, that second time, that third time, fourth. I'm just letting these highlights play so you can watch them. I put that on there because that was blown coverage. Sherman got beat, obviously. And Ward has the deep half here. There's only one vertical threat. I think those are the 2 worst plays I've seen Ward do in a long time that I can remember. Ward is an outstanding safety. The tone Ward sets with today's penalties and the hits he hits are insane. He's an elite safety, and I hope we keep him for a long time. I mean, Matthew was getting over on so many late out of bounds. And I love Matthew. He's a physical player. It's great. But the guy can get penalized, This is a clock management photo, okay, with the 4th, 2:31, the end of the play. The next play doesn't start till 2:02. These are just little things. I don't care about that stuff. This is another play. This is the last play of the game, and there's 2 penalties on it. And it's the second 2 penalty play that happened, and they didn't call one. They didn't call one. This was a delay of the game. When Jimmy G got sacked on this play, and yeah, I disagree with, going bombing it on 3rd and 15 or 3rd and 10. I totally do. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. They should have another play. This is a delay of the game. All right? I mean, it was a delay of the game for a while. And they just were not calling it. It's just whatever you want to say. The East Coast bias. They wanted the story. Andy Reid needed a Super Bowl. Mahomes is the youngest guy, 25 years old, MVP, Super Bowl winner. But look at Jimmy G get socked in the face so hard that his glove comes off. I mean, that is just absolutely grotesque of a play for them not to call. I mean, this just sums up the game right here. This picture. I can't stop looking at this picture. This is what I think of when I think of Super Bowl 54 now. Because it's plays like this that weren't called and changed the complete outcome of the game. The end of this clip is just a bunch of our good running plays. There's some end of the game running plays. Look at that picture. Yeah, I mean, there's no explanation for that. I don't care what team you're a fan for. There's guys that called into KMBR saying they're at the game and Chiefs fans were blown away by some of the stuff. All right. So this is on the NFL. And look, I'm not saying the Niners have, we're panicking or anything. Are you kidding me? We have such a young team. Bosa, true freshman, rookie. Greenlaw, rookie. Mosley, rookie. Samuel, rookie. 3 SEC 4-year starters that come into the league and make huge plays. Some of the biggest plays we had all year. All right. We have an amazing team, and Jimmy G is a winner. Okay, America. Jimmy G's a winner, and he's tough as shit, and he doesn't complain, and he doesn't grovel. Okay, so I'm groveling for this team because we put our asses off this year, and we dominated this game. Okay, and when it came down to it, they didn't call anything. And it just built up on me into the end of the game. And then at the end of the game, it just compiled. It just compiled into madness. All right? So when you watch these holding calls, 2 holding calls, and in this game that they get out of it, I mean, these are just huge no calls. Huge no calls. Hats off to Mahomes for taking that hit. He's a beast. I get it. I'm not saying that. I'm nothing against the Chiefs. Okay? I'm just saying that there was blatant no calls. And I'm fine. I'll say it, when it happens, hey, that shouldn't have been a penalty. That was PI. Even if it's your team. Wow, got away with that one. Me and my buddies look at each other. Wow, got away with that one. But at the end of the day, we got more penalized. We got more fouled than the Chiefs did by a wide margin. And we didn't get anything for it. We really didn't get anything for it. You're going to say they let them play and they're calling this PI to take points away from us before the half. Game-changing points. Game-changing plays. You think these plays are random when there's no calls? You think this stuff's random? Come on, man. These are senior Super Bowl referees. They didn't just have a bad game. They didn't just miss stuff. All right? Look at that block in the back. I mean, like I said, I could sit here for hours. Mahomes did not have a good game. All right? We got a lot to look forward to. We have next season, but it just sucks to see this team get ripped away because the NFL didn't like the script. They didn't like the story of it. All right, faithful. I'm out. Much love, man.